After hitting that game winner, the buzz that came around my name was crazy. The hoes was all in my DMs. And, you know, I didn't want that to distract me, so I just ignored them. But getting back to basketball, after hitting that game winner, coach looked at me a little different. He started giving me a little bit more plays in practice. He started giving me a little bit more PT. My teammates won't treat me as like an outsider anymore, you know? But even though I was getting a little bit more PT, we still was losing. We was 1-4. And I didn't want to, you know, step outside my range and be like, what could I do to get some more playing time? Eventually, coach ended up hitting me up and promised me even more playing time. After seeing that, that's all I needed to hear. Now, coming into this game right here, we're going to get some white boys. Now, I know these white boys weren't going to be able to rump with me. No offense to them, but they ain't ready. First play off the bench. Went in there and got a smooth ass and one. Now, one thing my pops told me, you gotta let your confidence, you just can't let your confidence be low, man. You gotta go out there and be the man. If you ain't gonna go out there and be the man, it's no need to be on the court then, bro. Go out there and make the and one. Now, they're gonna set me a down screen right here. I'm gonna get that bitch and I'm gonna pull up. Now, when I saw them first 2 shots go in, I was like, damn, it's time. And you know, after you see 2 go in, but now you just want to start attacking. Now, I can't let this opportunity pass me by. Every minute I get, I gotta keep showing. Even in practice, I gotta keep working. And not to be that type of guy, but I'm fighting for a position. The nigga that's starting over me, bro, he gonna end up getting comfortable sooner or later. Y'all see that smooth ass behind the back layup? Oh my gosh. Now I know coach looking at me like, when the fuck he get like that? But he did tell me he didn't want me handling the ball a lot because of my pass vision. You know, I always seem to make the right pass. Look at this and one. Oh my gosh. 14 points, 5 rebounds. I was just bragging about my playmaking, but as a playmaker, sometimes you got to realize, man, you got to go ahead and get that bucket. He went over the screen and got his shit sniped. Oh my gosh, man. Now it looks like we have this game somewhat secured with me on the floor. But coach is going to make a dumbass decision in a few more minutes. This nigga is going to take me out the game. And look at the score. We ended up losing by 4. Now I could be that anger head, that hot head and go cuss his ass out. But I'm not. I'm going to take it with a grain of salt. And maybe his dumb ass realize he need to put me in the game. Next time we in a situation like that. Especially when I'm hot. Now moving on. We are playing. I mean, they ain't that nice, but they ain't bad. They somewhat mid. We're playing Spring Ford. Now, I wasn't too sure on if coach was going to let me close this one out. I'm just taking everything day by day, game by game, you know, putting in the work and seeing where the work get me. I see the mismatch. He going to go ahead and take it up on him. Now, like I said, coach wants me handling the ball a lot because I seem to make the right decision. Only thing I know how to do really, man, is hunt the mismatch. You know what I'm saying? If I have a mismatch, take advantage of it. Because if you have a mismatch, they most likely got to send help. You see me taking advantage and I'm getting the foul there. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to the line. Like I said, the free throw line ain't too hot for me, you know. But I can get that bitch to fall on in. We up 21-15, 2-15. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. It ain't good for you. He cold. And I'm going to go ahead and make this flashy ass pass. Oh my goodness. The vision is there. Now, like I was saying, Springford's not a bad school. But are they better than us? Shit, I don't know. Coming off that screen, oh my, should have been an and one. Almost was an and one. I'm going to go back to the line and I'm going to get mine, you know. 13-4-3. I like filling up the stat sheet, man. I prioritize defense, you know. I also have a mismatch again. Hit him with a step back. Poof. Now, coach ended up putting me in at point guard here. Our point guard was having a rough game. When I say he has a rough game, turnovers, shots won't fall. I catch this. Hold on, I gotta catch this bitch off transition and hit the fucking buzzer beater. Oh my goodness! Like I was saying, our point guard struggled. He struggled with he don't know how to attack the game. You know, he don't know how to. He be out there rushing. Might again the and one. We down 2. Telling you, man, when you get to feeling it, you are feeling it. I throw it down to my big man. He misses. He gonna throw it back out to me, and I'm gonna let it fly. I missed though. Listen. Could be shooting any worse. But coach did have me at point guard here. He told me to do what I could. Our point guard just having a rough game. His attitude was all over the place. And wouldn't it be something if coach run me at the 1? I would feel a lot more comfortable, you know. But anyway, I got my rebound, went back up with it. 23, 5, and 3. I'm hot now. Told him to send me that screen. We're gonna go ahead and go to the paint. I'm gonna dump it off to him. Go ahead, dunk that bitch. 74-77, 2:50 left in the fourth quarter. We at least got to get one W, man, to stop this losing streak. Now you never know, man. Coach might, you know what I'm saying? If I can keep this type of performance up, coach might just put me up in that starting lineup, bro. That's what I'm aiming for, though. I take this screen, have him fade out, and that shit ugly. But I boxed out. He got his own rebound. Now I'm locking this other point guard up. He's cold. He don't know what's going on. And I hope his family ain't watching, because he getting harassed by a black nigga right now. I got him jumping, pump faking. I'm going to go ahead and lay that bitch the fuck in. Now y'all see what I see. I see a mismatch and a nigga cold. Why are you shooting the ball? He made it, but why are you shooting the ball? I need to know. Now this nigga right here happens to get the ball again. I don't know why he still has the ball, even why he's still in the game. He got bailed out, but he's still cold though. Now we just hunting for him. Now I need him in every PNR action. I need him in everything, you know. He decided to help on me. I'm gonna throw it out to my mans. Poof. Green bean. Like I said, man, basketball is all about matchups and defense at the end of the day, man. You can win the matchup and get a few stops. Your chances of winning the game is very likely now. Now we only up 45 seconds left. Y'all see what I see. A mismatch. Until they get this nigga out the game. I should have passed it here, but I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I felt like I could do some extra shit. Now it's 83-81, 25 seconds left. We at least got to hit a dagger here. You know what I'm saying? At least try to put this game away. And is he going to make the shot? I can't remember. I guess he didn't want the ball, so I'm going to go ahead and just ISO this out. Well, matter of fact, hell no. We're going to keep hunting this mismatch, and I'll shout some dumb shit. All right, now I remember. Now I remember. Now we need to stop. This is for our first one of the season. And the nigga that was cold all game pulls it up. And we finally got our first win. I'll see y'all next episode.